Hello everyone, it is Lucy here and I am back with another video. In this video we are going to do the next journey in Oregon Trail. So when our journey ended in the last part, I was able to continue on and do Bitter Winter. So I think that's what I'm going to do now. So let's go ahead and play now. I'm not sure exactly if we're going to be able to pick new people or what we're going to be able to do, but I kind of want to try this out and just see what happens. So this is the Bitter Winter. It's November 3rd, 1848. What happened? Channeling the last of his energy, Thompson heaves his shivering body from the frozen ground. So cold. Well, where is everyone? They surely lost on this mountain. I must find them and reach the fort before winter truly sets in. He holds his coat close as he considers his next course of action. Alright, let's just depart. Thompson unfurls the map and attempts to get his bearings. Alright, we'll go to the Blue Mountain and we're going to travel here. Staggering against the bitter wind, Thompson begins to ascend in the hopes of saving his missing companions. Okay, so we have Helen, Jane, and Jethro. Looks like the wagon is pretty defeated, but we're gonna keep on. Tracks in the snow. Could they be from one of my friends? Someone has traveled through here recently. The tracks lead off the trail and into the thick snow. Thompson checks the map and attempts to work out where the tracks might lead. Tracks, a prime location for tracking a companion. So we'll go that way. Hopefully we can find other people because I really don't want him to pass away like this soon. Hoy there, a stranger dressed in ragged clothes flags down the wagon. A deer carcass lies beside him. It looks as if it has been dead for a considerable amount of time. I got separated from my companions while hunting. We were heading to the Blue Mountains. It's so cold. Say you could spare me some warm clothes or anything to keep me warm. I could offer you some of this here deer meat. Thompson has 5 sets of clothing and 0 pelts. I'll just give it to him because I feel bad. The stranger takes the clothes and the remaining meat and thanks Thompson profusely before hurrying off toward the Blue Mountains. The man is but a speck in the distance when the sacks are opened. In a frankly surprising turn of events, the meat seems to be in good condition. Alright, we are 56 miles from Blue Mountains. Someone has traveled through here recently. The tracks lead off the trail and into the thick snow. Who should follow the tracks? Well, he's the only one left, so I mean, really. Oh, we found one. Helen? Against all odds, Thompson finds Helen tired and hungry, searching for shelter. He leads her back to the wagon. Helen has been found. Okay, I'm going to continue on and keep going. Alright, let me see if I can get his, I'm going to use this on his hygiene a little bit. And, I think that's it for right now. Because I don't want to go too much. Okay. The Blue Mountains. Oh, please no. The wagon jostles in unsmooth movement of the oxen pulls it across the ever-changing ground. Repack. Alright, we're going to keep going. More tracks. On closer inspection, the tracks appear to be those of a wild deer. Not wanting to delay, the party presses on. Let's go here for tracks. I want to find as many people as I can. Find some more party members. Hopefully we can get there in time. A sudden squall sends a gust of wind and snow swirling about the party. A deep cold seeps into their bones, sapping their constitution mightily. As if to worsen an already dire situation, some of the supplies exposed by the wagon's damaged canopy seem to have been spoiled by the weather. All right, we're going to continue on with this. More tracks. On closer inspection, the track appears to be those of wild deer. Not wanting to delay, the party presses on. Okay, at least we're going to check all of the tracks though, so that hopefully if we do need to find anyone, we can find them. We do have $120, so that's pretty good. Ahoy there! A stranger dressed in ragged clothes flags down the wagon. A deer carcass lies beside him. I got separated from my companions while hunting. We were heading to the Blue Mountains. It's so cold. Say, could you spare me some warm clothes or anything to keep me warm? I offer you some of this here deer meat. The party has 2 sets of clothing. And they don't have very much deer meat. So, I mean, they don't have very much meat. So I'm going to just give them one. Even though now we only have 2 pairs of, 2 clothes left. I'm just trying to help. I think I'm going to also make mistakes in this one too. And I apologize for that. The man is but a speck in the distance. When the sacks are opened, the meat has been poorly cured indeed. Despite the cold weather, it is rotten and teeming with maggots. It really should be discarded. Oh my gosh, that guy is so rude. Oh my gosh. Okay, more tracks. On closer inspection, the tracks appear to be those of a wild deer. Okay. Well, I was hoping that we could find somebody. Oh no, she's got a fever. I need, do we have any medicine or anything? Alright, just at least that. Give her some help. Oh, actually, I should do that for him too, because he looks pretty bad. Maybe we can rest at this rest stop, hopefully. Oh no! The relentless snow builds up and about the party as they walk. The frigid trudge becomes more and more arduous, draining and the party of their energy. Not even the supplies are left unscathed. With the wagon's canopy in disrepair, the cold and moisture spoil many of them. Oh my gosh, can we give him some? The sight of the warm light from the campfires welcomes the travelers as they finally reach the mountain pass. A solitary figure appears ahead in the snow. Jethro! I thought I'd never see you both again. It is Jethro, one of the lost companions. I was saved by Mr. Anderson and company. Jethro recounts how he had given up hope when he was rescued by a group of immigrants who had also gotten lost during the snowstorm. When he asks after the other companions, Thompson explains how he and Helen found each other and expresses hope that the travelers at the Blue Mountain might have some information about their lost companion, Jane. Jethro has been found. Let's rest. The icy wind whistles through the canopy of the wagon, and the party huddles together in the wagon to keep warm. We'll just depart and just keep going, even though we have nothing with us, but hopefully we can just kind of keep going and figure things out as we go. With winter on their heels, the party sets out for the fort post haste. The party holds out hope that they can find their final companion and reach Fort Nez Perce before winter claims them all. The oxen buck and rear, knocking Jethro to the ground as the wagon lurches to a stop. A loud crack rings from the wagon. Jethro picks himself up, clutching his arm in pain. He will be forced to nurse the injury for some time. It appears a twisted stick lies on the trail, shaped eerily like a snake and spooking the oxen. The oxen refuses to step near it. The stick is thrown into the grass and Jethro tries to calm the oxen down. On inspection, it appears that the wagon has sustained some damage in the commotion. While the wagon is still functional this time, the party should consider repairing the damage before it gets worse. Who should attempt to repair the wagon? I'll have Thompson try to do it. Oh man. Despite Thompson's hard work, he fails to improve the condition of the wagon. Repack. I don't know if I'm going to make this. This is even harder than the other one. More tracks. Someone has traveled through here recently. The tracks lead off the trail and into the thick snow. Who should follow the tracks? Thompson loses the tracks in the endless snow. Alright, let's go here. Just in case. Just in case we find something. The wagon grinds to a halt as one of the oxen trips and collapses to the ground. In its exhaustion, the ox has become lame. It will never be able to draw the wagon again. The beast could be slaughtered for food, but it may take some time, or it can be left to its likely death. I'm gonna hate doing this. Oh my gosh. The ox is slaughtered, and the corpse butchered and dressed out, and the meat preserved and salt and added to the wagon's supplies. But we were at like 18 pounds of food, you guys. I'm so sorry. You gotta do what you gotta do out here. It's very hard and stressful. Debris fall from the wagon can be seen scattered across the snow-covered ground. Thompson searches the area and discovers a valuable cache of supplies. I'm gonna go this way, and then the last one we can do the tracks. Oh gosh, if we get there. If we get there. While feeding the ox, Jethro observes that it seems lethargic and is breathing labored. It might be sick. A full day's rest or additional food may well restore its vigor. Nice. They all got a little rest out of that, so that's good. It looks like we weren't the only ones to be affected by this storm. I guess the owner won't be needing this anymore. Best to not let it go to waste. While long abandoned wagon looks as if it might collapse at any moment, some parts may be salvageable. Investigate. The wagon wobbles precariously. It may be possible to retrieve useful materials, but each attempt comes with the risk of the wagon collapsing. Have Thompson do it. His stamina is so low. Only a single wheel is acceptable condition for use. It slips free from the wagon and tumbles into the dirt as the wagon shudders softly. Take the axle. I'll have Jethro do it. Jethro leans down and the wagon shifts suddenly in the wind, and he'll need to react quickly. Oh my gosh. He manages to stabilize the wooden carcass, temporarily preventing a collapse, though he isn't able to retrieve anything. Okay, whatever. Let's just push on because Thompson is almost gonna pass out. Alright, let's just leave. Yes, just continue. Let's head here. Maybe we can get some supplies from this. I know, Thompson, you're exhausted. I'm so sorry. The snow falls inexorably over the party, soaking their clothes and gathering in their boots. Cold, wet, and sodden, the party fears the onset of sickness. We need to fix her here. Given the wagon's canopy current state, the weather has spoiled some of the supplies. Oh my gosh. Can we just rest for a second? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It looks like we weren't the only ones affected by this storm. I guess the owner won't be needing this. Best to not let it go to waste. While the long abandoned wagon looks as if it might collapse at any moment, some parts may be salvageable. Take the axle. Alright, we'll just leave. We'll just continue on. I thought they could get like some supplies out of that, or like coffee or something. But they have like nothing. What is this? Oh, razor. Gotcha. Okay, well. It says Helen has recovered from a fever, which is really good. The group notices the flour supply is getting low. We should bake some hardtack. No, just push on. I don't want any hardtack. It's so annoying. The flour remains uncooked. We have 1 mile. We can get there. Alright, looks like we are approaching where they're supposed to stop. So hopefully we can rest here and just take some time to heal. The party rolls towards Fort Nez Perce, keen to take refuge from the mountain's frigid winds. The fort up ahead. Soldiers from the Fort Nez Perce rush to the party's aid as they approach the fort and lead the wagon to safety of the fort walls. Nice. The party rejoices, having finally found refuge. After their ordeal, they take a moment to think of Jane and wonder if they could have done more to find her. Yes, we probably could have. Yep. Together, the remaining party prepares to spend the winter in the warm embrace of Fort Nez Perce, putting the ordeal of their once doomed journey behind them. Oh, yay! So we completed it. I guess. Congratulations, your party has reached Fort Nez Perce. Route challenge is completed. Yay, I did it. Journey completed. The surviving members of Thompson's party were able to reunite and make their way safely to Fort Nez Perce, narrowly avoiding a tragic fate. Mountain Man class unlocked. Knife unlocked. Nice. All right, so we were able to do it then. But I just wanted to let you guys know that in our last journey, we were two stops away from reaching the end of the Oregon Trail. So I was really, really close. So I think I will start a new journey just because I really want to complete it and I really want to get to the end. And now that we have like the things unlocked from that, completing the Bitter Winter journey, I think it might be a little bit better the next time. So I'm going to do that in the next part. I think I'm going to just start over, get some new adventurers, get some new people, and just start the journey over. But anyways, you guys, I'm going to end it here. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today, and I will talk to you all very soon.